thanks for sticking with us here. I am joined by Jennie Ecclestone. She's with Magna International. Jennie, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Super charged up today.
All right, awesome. So first, tell us, what is Magna International?
So Magna International is a traditional automotive supplier that is moving in the direction of becoming an automobility company and moving forward all different types of mobility. So when we think about our history as a supplier, we've got different pieces of our companies, from seating to electronics to powertrain and drive systems, all the way up to full vehicle manufacturing that we do in Europe in our Steyr division. And then a number of other components with manufactured glass, exteriors, mirrors, lighting, anything you can think of basically, but tires on a car, we do. And so thinking about how we move those applications forward. So for instance, in the last year, we've created an autonomous pizza delivery bot that we're in the process of testing. Yeah, right down the road. So it's really fun to see kind of how our business is changing to meet the needs of our future and other customers around the world.
Speaking of future, why do you think it's important to invest in STEM?
So it's super critical for a company like Magna to invest in STEM, and for many companies like ours, because we need to see the future of students really igniting their passion for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And it's incredible to have organizations like First Robotics that allow us to both sponsor and to provide monetary support, but also physically be here and support all the parents, mentors, students, educators that are involved in this incredible program, because they're helping us pave that pathway to enable our ability and my ability as a talent attraction expert to bring them back into the company someday and help them change the future for everybody in the mobility space.
Like you just said, you guys are a sponsor for First in Michigan. Tell me about why you guys did decide to sponsor.
Yeah, so we've been a longtime sponsor of First Michigan and several other First chapters, and the reason being for us is that it's one of the best ways to get involved at the local community level, but also see the excitement and have our own engineers go and sponsor and mentor and be present and serve as judges today at the competition. And it gives us such a ability to not only support and develop these students and their interest in learning in the STEM fields, but it also allows us to see what they're learning about. And one of the biggest growing areas for us as a company is robotics, and our R&D team is certainly looking for more experts in that field. So being here at the ground level to see that passion igniting and to see the students starting to learn about that is exactly where we want to be. We want these students to remember Magna as a brand that they can consider in the future that could have really incredible career opportunities for them.
Speaking of those career opportunities, you guys obviously have a lot of cool stuff going on, these pizza bots and all that.
Yes.
What are some of the jobs that you want these students to know about?
Yeah, so I mean, the cool thing about Magna is basically there's really no jobs that you can't have when you're at a company like Magna, especially in the STEM field. So from software engineering to mechanical to electrical to systems and material designs and how materials are going to interact with each other in the future. When we think about bringing autonomous vehicles and electric vehicles into the future, there's so much interaction that's happening in between the mechanical, electrical, chemical worlds that really anything in the field of science or mathematics is going to be key for us moving forward, but also for a lot of other fields too. But today, and where I see our teams going is, like I said, robotics is a huge space, because it's not just about building what we are or manufacturing what we're creating, it's also how are we going to manufacture those things, and how do we build the systems that can produce those incredible drivetrain systems or electronic features or seating mechanisms. All of that has to be thought about when we think about our cars of the future, factories of the future, and all of that. So huge and endless opportunities for sure.
Lots of awesome opportunities too, it sounds like.
Yeah.
All right, Jennie, thank you so much for joining us
Absolutely.
today, and we're going to send it back to you guys.